why are you missing these crypto trades, these great crypto trades? Because you are missing supply and demand imbalances, and you're missing the bigger picture. You are not using the bigger time frames, and this is why you're missing these trade, for example, on Axie Infinity. We're going to take a look at the monthly time frame, which a time frame that you are probably ignoring. So we've got here on Axie Infinity a very strong impulse here over there, okay, that happened during October, November 2025, and then after dropping, okay, for several months, 4 months, it reached this strong area of demand sitting at about 85. So the thing is that once that happens down there, you see the reaction. That doesn't mean that you are allowed to set and forget. I mean, we can, certainly for Online Trading Academy, we set and forget certain type of trades, but we need a trend. And this wasn't a trend. There was a demand level eliminated here. There were like new lows, new lows, new lows, bearish impulses like bearish impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction. So we have like a downtrend. We should not be buying. Obviously, there are rules to buy here, okay? But instead of buying and selling, okay, in any direction, just based on imbalances, we need to choose one direction. And this is a downtrend, so I'm gonna go short. Where? Supply levels. So we should see these demand levels as obstacles that should prevent us from making silly mistakes, taking this trading this cryptocurrency. Okay, so as you already know, I use pure supply and demand imbalances starting from the monthly time frame in this case. So as explained before, price action is so important. Supply and demand, price action. Price action makes supply and demand, and supply and demand is made of price action. But not every impulse is a demand level. So this one over here was a demand level that was holding several retests, okay, and then finally it was eliminated. And here we had a new level of demand supply created, and that is the one that is playing out. And these imbalances are crucial. When you take a look at the smaller time frames on the weekly, you will see that this is the weekly time frame, okay? This is the monthly supply level on Axie cryptocurrency. So why are you missing these crypto trades? Well, because you are probably looking at the 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour time frame on cryptos, well, you can see like high, low, high, 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 low, high, low, 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 then high, high. It's like the trend is changing all the time. Every day, every 2 days, the trend changes. Uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, downtrend. And it's very difficult to trade cryptocurrencies when you are exposed to so many changes in the trend of the underlying crypto. Okay, so when you use the bigger time frames, you go, for example, to the daily time frame. Okay, and that's where you have the monthly supply level. Okay, so you can see all these daily candles which are within that monthly supply level. Okay, you don't know when or where price is going to react if that ever takes control, okay, on the daily time frame. So we just need to wait, okay, and this large wick of about how much, like 176%, okay, reaction is this reaction that we can see here on the monthly time frame right there, okay, 150%, 150, something like that, 150. So this reaction here, obviously we cannot predict if this is going to happen or not, because okay, we have a downtrend, okay, and then now look at this, supply level takes control, and the reaction is not that powerful. Okay, the upper wick on this cryptocurrency on Axie Infinity is only 39%, and here, as I said before, it's like 150%. So this goes against the trend, this goes with the trend. So there's no way that you can predict how strong the reaction will be, but what I can tell you is that wicks are usually, the large wicks are usually pulling liquidity from these bigger time frame imbalances that you will completely ignore, okay, because you are not looking at these, you are not paying attention to these imbalances on cryptocurrency. So that's why you are missing these crypto trades all the time, okay? Because unlikely we in life, we just want like instant gratification. We want like now. You don't have the money. Okay, I'm going to use a credit card. I don't have a credit card, or I ran out of money. I'm going to ask for a loan. I'm going to request money. I'm going to ask for friends for money. I mean, you just want it now. You want a latest iPhone. Okay, I want it now. And trading, we just bring that mindset to crypto trading, and then we want now. And then you watch YouTube, and there are all these fake gurus promising you like instant gratification again. So you buy courses, and then you join their signal services, and in the end you are losing money. Okay, so I'm walking you through how I read price action, as I said. That bearish impulse, correction, and then bearish impulse, and now the correction happens, and this is where we have to sell. Okay, and that monthly supply matters for swing crypto trading, and that's this can be used to trade smaller time frames. So when we get there, let's go to the daily. Okay, so look at that. This is the first time that monthly supply level we can see. This is the monthly supply level seen through in the daily time frame. Okay, this is the time frame. So price reaches that area, and then obviously, if you're looking at the daily, you say, okay, when it gets down there, maybe, okay, because this is at demand level, I'm gonna buy, and it plays out. It rallies like 37%. Okay, which is fine. Not much, but it is fine. Okay, this is also an imbalance. Oops. On the daily, it has already rallied like about 27% more or less. Okay, but all this goes against the trend. So if we take a look at the monthly is clearly trending now, and those demand levels on the smaller time frames on the daily are located like here. So if we have a large time frame downtrend on the monthly, it is stupid, okay, to try and buy in the smaller time frame against the bigger picture downtrend. So on Axie Infinity AXS, that's the ID symbol for this cryptocurrency, we have a downtrend. So Axie Infinity downtrend, supply level in control. So Axie Infinity starts reacting, eliminating the smaller time frames. Demand levels are all impulses. That doesn't mean that this is going to happen like, wow, dropping without rebouncing back and forth from impulses and imbalances. Well, these are used, okay, price rallies, gets into this engulfing pattern, and then drops again, okay? All this with the monthly supply level in control. So you are missing crypto trades like Axie Infinity, which is a play to earn crypto, okay? It's gaming. You are paid for playing, I believe. Like these are many other cryptos that probably you're missing the supply levels. I did recently an analysis on, well, an update on Mudeng, which is a meme coin. Mudeng, okay, a meme coin. And I did the analysis here. You can see that on my YouTube video. And then you were missing that opportunity, that crypto opportunity on Mudeng meme coin, because you were probably looking at a smaller time frame. So when it gets up there for the first time, okay, right there, I mean, look at the strong rally, which makes the daily time frame on Mudeng cryptocurrency like overextended, and then from then starts dropping. And I recorded the video when price was right at the top. So you will be missing these type of trades because you are ignoring the bigger time frame imbalances. The same happens with Axie Infinity AXS. Okay, so what do we expect now on the smaller time frame? So on the smaller time frame, the same way that these imbalance here on the daily provided a rally on Axie Infinity AXS cryptocurrency, now we are expecting the same thing from this one, and that is exactly what is going on. But since we have a downtrend on the monthly, we are expecting now that on the second or the third attack, this is going to be eliminated, because when the monthly is trending now, the smaller time frames are eliminated. So trading success in cryptos comes from patience, from mindset, and from emotional control. That's it. Well, not only in cryptocurrencies trading, but also in stocks and forex and ETFs, on any market, to be honest. The trading strategy, in this case for Axie Infinity crypto, is irrelevant if you don't control your mindset, after all. So the thing is that if I can do this, you can do this too. So if we take a look, let me show you on the website. I mean, let me drag here the website. Okay, and we're going to take a look at this Axie Infinity. Let's go down so you can see how we manage all this. Okay, so on January the 3rd, 2026, I was saying, okay, monthly downtrend, new imbalance at 1, waiting for the pullback. With the help of this one, we're waiting for this. Okay, then when 4 weeks later, January 26th, okay, supply level mentioned in the last update to control short bias, expecting this. Then on February the 2nd, I update this cryptocurrency, and it says monthly supply is in control on Axie Infinity, attempting to play out short bias and arrow for dummies. Okay. And before recording the video today, I just updated it like 30 minutes ago. Okay, monthly downtrend on Axie Infinity, time to manage short positions, because it has already dropped like how much? 1 sec. It has already dropped well, more or less 60%. Okay, Axie Infinity. So these swing trading positions on cryptos are great. Okay, but you need to look at the bigger time frames. And you can use when price starts reacting to this supply level over there, you can use other strategies to trade on the 4-hour to go short. Okay, but if you've got if you're not a teenager with a lot of free time, then you've got a job, you've got a family to take care of, you've got to cook, to take the dogs out, anything, life happens. So you won't have time to look at the smaller time frames on Axie Infinity on the 1 hour to drive yourself crazy. Okay, you just set the trade here and the monthly supply level at the top. Forget about it, and when price drops down there, you will probably have tripled your investment. Bye-bye. Next one, next one, next one, and that's what you should do. Okay, and all this is I help you achieve that because I am tracking most of cryptocurrencies, and this helps you. But you also learn in the process, okay, when you are a member of the Certified Online Trading community, okay? So here, summing up, okay? So when we apply supply and demand on the bigger time frames and we locate these strong impulses in the bigger time frames, this is where we have to wait, okay? Because it shows us the footprints of the institutional traders, of the whales, or those who control price on this particular cryptocurrency. Okay, so let's see, it continues dropping. Okay, and if you like this video, click on the like button, subscribe to my channel, and you will be updated with other cryptocurrency analysis, stocks, and forex. I will be glad to help.